Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, guess what? I am back. Did you miss me?
Where you going? Just kidding.
I'm sure you guys noticed. Maybe. All right.
Hello everybody, I'm Cecil. This
That's
is
right.
Amanda, and she's back, and we've got a great show lined up today with all kinds of fun stuff.
That's right, we sure do. But first, let's check out our weather.
All right, those partly cloudy skies continue to be the visual that we need to confirm. Low-level moisture across the region, lots of it. Dew points are in the 70s. Factor those dew points with these temperatures in the 80s, and we're already feeling like the mid-90s along the Grand Strand. We could even see a few 100-degree readings across the PD later on today for feels-like temperatures. So just totally forget these numbers that you see right here, because it will feel hotter than what we're experiencing. Isolated afternoon showers and storms out through Rockingham, Laurinburg, Lumberton. That's honestly the best location for them, because they've got a little bit of something to lift that moist air. Everybody else, very limited amounts of lift today, and you need lift to generate showers and storms. We're not really going to get any. We will see the sea breeze attempt to roll on shore around 3 to 4 p.m. But again, I think the sea breeze pretty weak in comparison to what we typically see this time of the year, and as a result, really not expecting a lot of shower and storm activity from that sea breeze. We even will end tonight with some very sunny skies after the sun sets. We may begin to see a few isolated showers overnight tonight and into your morning commute tomorrow as the cold front begins to approach the region. Temperatures today, like I said, back in the 90s, feeling more like the mid to upper 90s along the Grand Strand. A few 100-degree readings, upper 90s will be the feels-like temperature for the PD, and those upper 90s there along the border belt. Let's talk tropics. Nothing going on in the Atlantic. We're all good to go. Major Category 4 storm now 7 miles per hour from being a Cat 5. This is Hurricane Lane. It's making a beeline for Hawaii. Hurricane watch is now in effect for the Big Island as well as Kauai. And we will continue to be watching for these hurricane watches potentially expanded out towards Honolulu as this storm makes a beeline for Hawaii. It is expected to weaken, but still a Category 2 storm. This may be the first landfalling hurricane since 1998 over in Hawaii. We'll be monitoring that situation there. The cold front will be bringing us cooler temperatures on our Thursday, 84 degrees, 82 on Friday, much drier air too. Overnight lows inland may even push 60 to 62 degrees west of the 95 corridor on our Friday morning, down to 64 to 66 everywhere else Friday morning. This will be a short-term cool down. We're back in the 90s next week. However, this cold front does signal the first official sign that fall is on the way.
All right, fall is on the way. All right, we got
That's
something
right.
to talk about before we get going. We're looking for family recipes.
Yeah, that's right. Coming up on September 21st, what we're going to do is we're going to have you send in your name and a family recipe that you have, and you may be selected to come on the show. Tell us what it is, and of course, make it for us to sample. Cecil, you get to try it first,
Yes,
just
I
in
do.
case.
And
But that's what we're looking for, old family recipes that you have that you want to share with us. A lot of the art of cooking, you know, from old recipes are going away, so we want to definitely highlight that. September 21st is the date for that. Send an email to Cecil's email right there, or you can call the station down at the bottom, 843-234-9733.
Yes, sir. Give us a call and make sure they connect you with me, okay? All right,
That's
here
right.
we go. Got to tell you, say hello to my buddy Gage. Let me tell you, this dude
He's always
just
doing
got
something
his
cool.
second-degree black belt at Sirocco's Okinawa Karate. I love that name. He started doing karate at the age of 5, and he's now heading to Indianapolis for the National I pronounced that wrong probably, Championship Labor Day weekend. Good luck, Cage. I'm still working on I don't know what kind of belt. Just wanted to hold my pants up, I reckon. I don't have a black belt.
Could we,
Congratulations,
could we do
my
a special
friend.
show and have you and him against each other?
Karate?
Yeah, on the green screen.
Gage would beat me
Woohoo!
to death.
That would be awesome. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Tuesday, August the 21st. Oh, boy.
Yep.
It's National Hug Month. Every day you're getting a hug.
Goodness.
You just
Oh,
wait.
goodness. All right, and it's also American Dance Week, so don't forget to do a little dancing. Birthdays today. Let's go back to 1938. There he is, Kenny Rogers. The man has had a bunch of facelifts, I'm telling you. He's 80 years old. Look at him. Sold more than 100 million albums. The Gambler, you remember that one? You got to know when to fold them and all that stuff. That album went 5 times platinum. Movies, you remember Brewster Baker and Six Pack, all about racing. He was in them.
All right, 1949, Loretta Devine, 69 years old, won an Emmy for her role in Grey's Anatomy, movies Waiting to Exhale, For Colored Girls, and The Preacher's Wife.
And in 1984, there's Eve Torres, and she's 34 years old. Female wrestler. She signed with World Wrestling Entertainment, and before she was a dancer with the Los Angeles Clippers, and she knows jiu-jitsu.
Watch out, buddy.
So don't mess with that girl.
So maybe the show could be you and Gage and her. You'd be in big trouble right there. All right, today in history, 1959. Speaking of Hawaii, Hawaii became the 50th state. U.S. President Eisenhower also issued the order for the 50th star flag.
That's right, 1984, Clint Eastwood was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What's that thing you say? You feel lucky, punk? From the movie? I can't remember the exact one. All right, here we go. From the Know-It-All Department, are you ready? Did you know it only takes 6 minutes for brain cells to react to alcohol?
Wow.
6 minutes. Whew,
That
boy,
could be a long
That's
time or a
fast.
short time, depending
That's it.
on what's
Woo.
happening.
That's
right.
it from the Know-It-All Department
Oh,
today.
Cecil.
We got a great show lined up, some fun stuff, and you never know what's going to happen on this show.
You sure don't. Stick around. We'll be back.
And welcome back. It's time for the Humane Society. They're here with us, the Grand Strand Humane Society, and Spike is back. I thought we was going to get him adopted.
All right, yeah, Spike is back. And
Yeah.
this is
Hey,
kind of an
Spike.
urgent interview for
Yeah.
Spike. As we found out before, Spike is a little bit sick. He just
very
needs a
ill.
home.
He needs a home. Spike has cancer.
Okay.
And
Oh,
it's very
goodness.
difficult to find
Spike.
a place or a family that will take a dog that, we don't know
Look
how
up,
much time
Spike.
he has left.
Hey, look here, buddy.
And, but you never really know that he's not well because, he
Yeah.
walks well and he's a really good dog. And his expenses are really low. The only thing that people would be responsible for getting would be like, his steroid medicine.
Okay.
But he's a good boy. We had a huge adoption event this past weekend. We participated in the nationwide Clear
He can sit down. It's
Clear
fine.
the Shelter event, and we actually had 49 adoptions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah.
fantastic. for you
Unfortunately,
guys.
Spike was not one of them, but we had 49 adoptions. I think it was 25 cats and 29 dogs or whatever. But,
Okay.
Well, y'all did great on that,
24,
cat.
yeah, we did very well. So yeah, we were really pleased, and we are doing PetSmart this weekend. So
Okay.
we have.
Where's it at? Which one?
PetSmart.
PetSmart.
544.
Right there in Surfside. Now, you
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
won't take Spike out there.
Well, we have
Or
in the
have you?
past.
He's done pretty well?
He's done fairly well, yeah.
Okay.
But again, he gets tired easily.
I was about to say, yeah. And probably,
He's like me. He's a little older.
Well, just a little bit.
All right, now I got to ask you, moving out that many pets, how are you on number of pets now, cats and
Oh, we
dogs?
still have a lot, but we're obviously doing a lot better than we were on
Yeah.
Friday. So we have we still have I don't know what the number is of cats. We probably
Yeah.
have like 75 cats, and the kennels are still full. So
Okay,
it's
yeah.
just
You still need, donations, of course, volunteers, and fosters for some of the
definitely need
animals?
fosters. We need fosters for cats, dogs. everything. And
If somebody wanted to foster Spike, could they do that?
They
Instead of
could do
fully
that.
adopting, just kind of take him
they could do
until.
that.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah,
All right,
and
now you're looking at something. When you're talking about adopting, you got to think about this. There's no reason why you can't go. Y'all are open 7 days a week
7
now.
days a week, 12 to 5. 12 to 5, and on Thursdays and Fridays we have extended hours till 7.
Okay.
So
that's
yeah,
great.
we're always well, not always available, but we're available
Pretty much
often.
available.
Yeah.
So you go by and check them out. You still have the senior program?
Yes, we do, and,
How does
and
that
obviously
work?
he would
gonna-
Spike would qualify for that as well because
Okay.
Spike is probably around 9 or 10.
Okay, and so it's over 7 years for the.
Over 7 for the pets and over I think 60 for the people. So
That's nothing wrong with that, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that
Thanks
at
a
all.
lot. Spike, good luck, my friend.
we're trying
That's
again, right?
right.
We'll
He's
get you
taking
this
a
time.
long nap.
Thank
All
you
right,
very
You
we
much.
got
could
more
rest.
coming up. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The 5K Run for the Kids right there in Merle's Inlet is coming up very, very soon. And Cecil, do you have your sweatbands on? Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. It's coming up this weekend.
This weekend, Saturday,
Yeah, for the-
Saturday, August 25th.
And Louise is with us now to talk about it because fundraising has been very good.
It has been very good. We've been very blessed. We've raised $23,000 in sponsorships.
Wow.
And which is huge for us. And I want to just give a shout out to
Yeah.
our sponsors. We want to thank Lissy Media, the Hot Fish Club, ABC 15, of course, and Village Dental, Dave Mason Law. And we have a whole bunch of sponsors. On our website, we have a 5K race page, and it has all our sponsors listed.
Now, can people still get in the race? It's coming up this
Absolutely,
Saturday.
absolutely. The online registration will be open until Thursday. If you want to be guaranteed a shirt and your shirt size, you need to register by Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
After that, you can still register, but we won't guarantee you a race T-shirt. We will get you'll get it after, but you might not have it for Saturday.
Right. Now, go to what site to register?
childrensrecoverycenter.org.
That's
Okay.
good. All right. Now,
Yep.
tell them what the money's used for.
Yeah.
A lot of people may not know
The
that.
money is used to help the Children's Recovery Center. We're the Child Advocacy Center for Georgetown and Horry counties. We help children who are victims of sexual abuse and physical abuse work through their abuse and start the healing process after these traumatic events in their
And
lives.
last year, y'all dealt with how many?
Last year we
Over?
saw 347 children. This year I'm sure we'll see over 400 children.
Yeah, well, we've talked about that before.
Right.
Like, those numbers are awful to hear that many.
Right.
But the more you see, the more you can help.
That's
the more
right.
money that's raised. So it's actually a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
It is a good thing that the kids are coming to the CRC and that they're getting the help that they need.
Well-
There's a lot more education out now,
Yeah.
from the Children's Recovery Center and from lots of other people, too, about child abuse and about, if you see something, say something. For kids, there's a lot of education given in the schools,
Yes.
that they should tell. And so I think that's all very helpful in
Good.
bringing these child abuse victims to the Children's Recovery Center where they can
That's
get the
right.
help they need to heal.
And that's going to start right at Morris Park in Merle's Inlet,
Yep.
right across from Russell's Raw Bar.
Exactly.
Merle's Inlet.
Exactly.
Thank you,
exactly.
Louise.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks for
baby.
being
All right,
with us.
bye.
All right, coming up this weekend, get out there and run for a
Yeah.
good cause. We'll be back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we got a skunk in the studio with us this morning.
And if you
Yeah.
don't move
I'm
too
not
fast,
moving
Cecil,
too fast.
you
This
never
is-
know what's going to
We're
happen.
talking about a big fundraiser for Brook Green Garden. It's craft beer. It's called Brew at the Zoo.
Brew at the Zoo.
All right.
I know they're at it again. Let's talk a little bit, Karen, first about Brew at the Zoo, what you guys are doing, and then Kaylee, I want to find out about his name's
Sloth.
Sloth. I thought it was a sloth at first. So confused. But
All
go
right.
ahead. Let's hear about Brew at the
Well,
Zoo.
this is our 8th Brew at the Zoo.
Okay.
And it's one of the 2 big events that the Friends of Brook Green hold every year to benefit Brook Green and their missions and projects at the zoo. The last big one we did at the zoo was the the waterfowl aviary.
Okay.
So it's coming up on September 29th, which is a Saturday. And the tickets are on sale on our website at brookgreen.org. For the general public, they're $45.
Okay.
$40 for members, and we also have designated driver tickets for
Hey,
$20.
Hey, how about
no,
that?
that's a great idea
is.
to keep everybody safe.
You drink beer and look at the zoo. Visit
Yeah,
the zoo.
we visit the zoo. We've got
Silent
over
auctions?
silent auction. We have a raffle. We have
Fun stuff.
We have lots of fun stuff. Fun games to do. We've got over 30 craft beers to taste. Awesome. One of the fun things this year is the Terrapin beer can car will be there, and
that's
it
cool.
dispenses beer out the front end. How about
I've
that?
seen it before. I've seen it before. That's awesome. All right, we have to get to Kaylee, and then we'll come back to the details again. Kaylee, tell us about Sloth, who I thought you said you brought a sloth, but then it was a skunk.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
He has a very unique name for a
very
skunk, that's
cute.
for sure. He might be the cutest animal we have, and that's an opinion, maybe not a fact. Some people might argue with me about that.
He's very cute.
He's a striped skunk, and they are native to South Carolina, but we don't see a lot in the low country areas because they have really tiny feet. Do you see these feet right here?
Yeah.
They're not meant for the squishy mud and the sand that we have around here, so they're found more on the western side of the state where they can dig up a lot of grub with these crazy nails that they have here. He actually just got a manicure, so that's how long his nails are supposed to be.
Look at him. He's so cute, a little
Yes,
manicure.
he
Now,
really is precious. And he is descented. For anyone that thinks I'm really brave.
That's
he is-
what I was going to ask you
Yes,
next.
yes, he is descented, but he still has a very musky scent about him, so I'm going to smell like that the rest of the day.
Okay.
But as a zookeeper, that's my job, to smell bad. So.
Now, how long have you been at Brook Green, and how old is he also?
Well, he's probably a little over a year old. He was an orphan actually in Tennessee, and they took him in for a little bit, and they sent around a notice asking if anyone needed skunks, and we did at the time. We're all good on skunks now, though, so if any of you are listening, we're actually good on
You're
skunks.
good.
All right.
And I've been at Brook Green for, it's probably almost 3 years now.
Great.
So, yes.
All right, now give us the dates one more time when it all takes place.
Saturday, September 29, 5:30 to 8:30 at Brook Green Gardens. Tickets at brookgreen.org.
Yeah,
That's
check
easy
it out
enough.
online
What a
right
fun
there.
event.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks for
bringing
being-
the skunk, and thanks for taking care of the other matter with it. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina Company Live. All right, now we're going to be talking about something coming up August 27th. It's a day to celebrate and support freedom readers.
That's right.
We got Carolyn and Darren with us now, and they're going to talk a little more about it. And they brought some samples here too.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can hardly wait. First, Carolyn, tell us a little bit about Freedom Readers and about the event
Yes.
first, and then we'll find out about that.
Okay. Freedom Readers is, what y'all do that is so good is focus attention on local work, local
Things happening.
Yeah.
That's right.
happening.
Yeah.
And Freedom Readers is a local organization that is started to help children not just read better, but love reading. And so they don't just have the skills, they become better. They become transformed by the experience.
How to use their literacy skills.
Yes.
Well, it becomes a passion for them as well. You know, literacy rates are not great.
Right.
I'll go ahead and say. So if you can get them as a younger age, which is what you're trying to do.
Kindergarten through 5th grade is that group of people that we concentrate on.
Okay.
And so that is the good work we do locally. Georgetown, we were in Horry County, and we're expanding into Williamsburg County.
Fantastic.
And we also have local support from the best chef in the area.
Oh,
that was pretty strong. Hey, but I'm telling you, Rivertown Bistro, you know, Darren, you come alongside them. Tell us what you're going to be doing and how you're going to help with this.
Well, this is our 7th year.
Yes.
Carolyn came to us 7 years ago wanting us to be a part of it, and of course we said yes. It's been just fantastic. What we do is showcase a venue. The first 5 years we did it at the Bistro. Last year we did it at Bonfire, and it was a good feel. Being right there on the Waccamaw. But for the food and entertainment, we've got Perlino Band playing, and also we kind of morphed the 2 restaurants. So you'll have some of the smokehouse like wings and poblano cheese, but then we'll also have tuna tartare and figs with blue cheese, just whatever we can get our hands on good, but there'll be the creative side. And,
all right, that's what you were talking about here. Tell them again all this now.
Yes, sir. That's our homemade pork rinds from Bonfire with poblano cheese.
Wow. Okay.
And then we've got figs with blue cheese, balsamic, and smoked almonds, and then a tuna tartare, cucumber, avocado, a little bit of radish on a wonton.
Wow. Now, Carol, who can get involved in this? Who can come?
Oh, everybody. Everybody who loves to eat good food.
Yes, there we go.
and loves a good time.
This.
And everybody who loves to support our children.
What time is it starting?
Starts at 6 o'clock Monday at Bonfire on the Waccamaw River. 6 to 9. There will have great silent auction items. It'll be a great time.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, if you want to know more about it, you want to get in touch with Carol, you can go to CRELlis@mindspring.com.
That's right.
Thank y'all for being
or
here.
Or just contact us here, too.
Yeah, contact us. I'm eat a piece of chicken. No, I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed today's show. I'm telling you, I took a bite of that. I think it was the tuna tartare over there. And fantastic. And what a great event. I mean, there's so many great events around this area, and all you have to do is watch the show and you'll find out about it.
Yeah, you got to learn something every day when you watch this show. That's why I ask you to tell one person about this show, and if they've just moved here, boy, are they going to be happy because they learned so much. We had a great time today. Fun show. Good to have you. Were missing a couple of days, weren't you? I remember it now.
Oh yeah, you notice I'm a little more tan.
Yeah, get a little closer to me, Brandon.
He's just checking out our tan to see if.
I'm leaving.
Let me come here.
All right.
Y'all have a great. She left. See you tomorrow.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.